Hey guys, AngryJoe. I just got back from San Francisco in the War of Roses tournament, esports tournament that we did for this game that's coming out pretty soon here. It was a third-person medieval combat game, and I played, as you guys know, on the same team as CNanners, TotalBiscuit, Hamza from Destructoid, and we had a surprise guest, Dan, who created a Solo Mid, which is a League of Legends website. So I wanted to try to keep the footage original so you could see, there's lots of us yelling in the background and having a good time. And there was some original commentary there by one of the senior producers and Golden Boy. And but I will pop in from time to time to let you know what's happening. So with my own commentary. So just to sum up, they didn't film the first two matches. So our first two matches, we actually played against, what team is it? We played against the Paradox devs, the first two teams. Now, the devs themselves, and we won one and we lost one. But the only reason why we lost one was because our players started dropping from the game. So we were actually 4 versus 5 for a long time. So that doesn't count, at least not in my opinion. So we were down one game, we won one. And so then I'm going to show you here matches 3 and 4 where we absolutely dominated. That's where we had, all of our cylinders firing. Me and TB really going at it. And CNanners was really excellent as well. And we played against, the Golden Griffins. And we're just mopping the floor with them. So I'm only going to show you a little bit of the fourth match where they just gave up. They just started fucking around because we were like dominating so much. It's going to be a two-parter. So this first part's going to be the first two matches where we're doing some domination. And I'll have a interview that me and TB did an interview together for the caster, the commentator on it. So skip to the end if you want to see that right now. But otherwise, I highly recommend you watch this gameplay because some of it's pretty badass. I do some awesome things. TB's really good in it because he's played a lot of Mountain Blade. Now, I've played Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars, but I didn't really use any guns. There's not a whole lot of guns, at least not in this build. There'll be bow and arrows and things like that, but it was a little bit more difficult. So, but check it out. You'll see some strategies that we found, and hope you enjoy this particular part 1 of a 2-part series. Part 2 will have the finals, which of course we made it to the finals, and there's a story there too. So I'll talk to y'all on part 2. Check out part 1.
So we are looking at him run away with that horse there, and it seems like we're having a little bit of a tussle over here where one guy's trying to get away from everyone else. If you don't mind telling me, what's this map at this time?
This is Clitheroe Forest. So this is a forest level. So as you can see, it makes it a bit more difficult to run around with a horse. Of course, there are going to be clear areas, and you're kind of on the edge with a lot of different levels of terrain. So it kind of makes a bit of a more 3D environment, a multi-level environment that creates more places where archers can be perched and makes it a little bit more dangerous of a map for a player if you're not looking up.
Yeah.
So, a lot of times we play a lot of games are kind of one-dimensional. They're like on a single plane. And you get very used to just horizon, looking at your horizon and looking for your enemy. So we like to kind of create some vertical areas that are going to reduce that.
Yep, and now you're going to see their TotalBiscuit on the horse with the lance. AngryJoe on the horse as well. This entire team, they're on horses, it seems like. And it is going to be 1-0. No kills have been put yet. Besides that one kill that AngryJoe put on Jericho there. So this is a pretty slow game that we have here. Now what Gordon's doing is he's getting on top of this house here. I actually did use this house when I was playing through my test sessions. You can see here Jericho's going to be up top and with that bow and arrow. So this is a very good place for him to be at this time because you really do want to emphasize the fact that you want to get that vantage point. You want to get that upper hand on your opponent. We do see one of the opponents down at the bottom. Jericho did identify him. There is going to be a little bit of a tussle going on over in the distance there, and Jericho just shot us into. That is just bad. Did you see that? We're living because we're awesome, and it didn't go through the brain. That is
I don't think the peasant has one.
The peasant has a brain? Yeah.
It's like the scarecrow.
Okay, awesome. Let's see what's going on here. TotalBiscuit, the cynical Brit himself, as he is trying to run around here. He did waste his lance on us, though, because he thinks that we are, opponents, but we are not. And actually, he did as well.
You get minus points. Minus points for killing the spectator. I have a big goofy crest on my head.
Yep, and it's not goofy, okay? It's epic. All right,
Okay.
that is the greatest crest known to man. All right, that is the crest that I'm gonna wear.
No, we actually are going to have a honey badger crest.
Welcome to the Paradox Tour U.S. War of the Roses tournament. This is an awesome stream event that we have going on here in San Francisco, California. I'm joined by Gordon Van Dyke, as always, because this is the... with that said, we have the game going on right in front of us at this present time, as it is going to be the Red Herring squad versus the White Lion, and that is going to be TotalBiscuit's team versus the YouTubers. And I'm actually pretty interested to see how this one turns out, because TotalBiscuit has been rumored to be the one with the most experience with the game, according to a lot of the guys I've been speaking to here, because he did some videos for you guys and all that good stuff. So that's actually pretty cool to see, and hopefully we see him bust out some new techniques that we had not seen done in the past, besides just running around with a horse, because that's what the YouTubers seem to be excelling at the most. But regardless of the fact, though, I am excited nonetheless for this game. And on the other side, we have the Noble Ducks versus the Golden Griffins. Now, the thing about this is that the score right now is currently 3, where the Golden Griffins, the Twitch TV staff, they have 3 points right now because they won both of their games. The White Line YouTubers have 0 points because they lost both of their games. And the Red Herring and Noble Duck squads are 1-1. So that will actually put the Golden Griffins in the first place lead here in the overall tally of the score. And we are going to be hopping into the game at this time. It is, once again, going to be the Red Herring TotalBiscuit's team versus the White Lions, the YouTubers. And AngryJoe, too, because I know that a lot of people enjoyed AngryJoe and mine dancing on the stream. We did bust a move, Gordon, just want to say. And it was quite beautiful. I did the Running Man. He did the Carlton. We really just went all in.
Then I did the Roger Rabbit after that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome. And that just pretty much is the end of it. You know what I mean? That's just that was all we needed to round out the awesome dance segment. So match has just started here. 15 minutes on the clock as we have the Red Herring versus the White Lions. I am very interested to see how this one pans out, because the thing is that obviously we saw the YouTubers struggle a little bit in the beginning there. And who is that we're looking at there? That's going to be CNanners, a popular YouTuber. You guys know and love him. And that will be CNanners. Pretty cool to see him there. And whoa, AngryJoe just got a kill on Jericho.
Because the honey, why the honey badger's a badass.
Yes, of course, honey badger.
So.
Oh my lord, there's so many awesome things. This game is going to be so great when it comes out. I cannot wait. But of course, just a reminder to everyone, if you're watching the stream and you're like, man, I would really like to play this game and not be like Jericho and get killed all over the place, you can actually go down to the bottom of the Twitch page and hit, bring me to the beta or sign up to the beta. There's a beta button there that you can hit, and you can sign up for the beta. So just keep that in mind. It really seems like we're seeing total domination here by TotalBiscuit's team, or I should say the Red Herring squad, who are just absolutely decimating the White Lions at this time. And the score is going to be 6-0, as it seems like Steve is trying to keep alive here. But we do have TotalBiscuit creating all havoc and damage. Really Jericho is the one causing his team the victory. Just throwing that out there. Gordon did die, though. So I did forget about that one.
Yeah,
so
they only got 5 kills.
They only got 5
officially.
Yeah. Forget that. Let's see what's going on here. We have, I don't know what the YouTubers are doing. They all seem to just be huddled up in the corner with bows and arrows. I mean, if they focus fire, that'd be pretty awesome. TotalBiscuit is, oh, never mind. He is not going to go down there. Jericho's going to go down, as he is going to be in a world of hurt here. Shark and TotalBiscuit working their way around him, hitting him, poking him little by little with their weapons. But Jericho trying to stay alive, defend. Gun run now with that bow and arrow. Wants to go and support his teammate. Shark now moving around. He's going to hit Jericho, but he is not going to do any damage here because Jericho had shielded himself. And you're going to see as Dan Din, the popular League of Legends commentator, he is also a part of this team as well. So this is is basically a who's who of of community members in the gaming world, and it's pretty dope to see this going on as guys like Jericho are getting beat down by guys like Danton. Poor Jericho, though. He managed to get a kill there on C Nanners and keep the drive alive for the gentleman in the White Lion squad. Now, what do we have here?
It's really hard for me to be this, to just be a spectator. I really want to get in there and fight.
You want to fight, right? You want to help.
I get kind of pissed. Yeah, I wanted to revive that guy that.
You should just do it because they killed you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a good idea.
Do it. Go in there.
I deserved.
You deserve one.
They deserve to have a revive done on them.
If you could see me, I'm literally like cheering on Gordon. Go kill him. Get him, Gordon. Get him. Gordon's trying to. He's thinking it's like the moral code here. It's like.
I'm trying not to get involved. I'm trying to keep my distance. I'm trying to follow the Federation protocol.
And
a little Star Trek nerd humor there.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure. Well, I appreciate it because I'm a Trekkie. But we see Danton on his horse getting away there. C Nanners riding away into the sunset by C Nanners as we're seeing a chase going on down by the river. Down by the river. Sorry about that. I just thought I'd throw that one out there. And some action in the river as we have horses versus just men on their feet. One guy's going to go down. Revive him. Get him. Just crouch in there. Yeah, he said, oh, no. I'm being a negative influencer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not the person that you want here right now. See, as Destructoid Shark, he is making his way inside of the pool of death, as it seems like, because I don't know what the YouTubers are doing.
They got AngryJoe, though. They dunked him in the water. They baptized him.
This is a very good technique that they're doing here because it puts him in an open field. Oh, the champion.
Oh! River teabag.
Oh my God, he's drowning it with a teabag.
That was not a fish.
Nice, and the YouTubers making their way forward here, as or at least I would hope they are. And it seems like Gordon's going to be leading the charge for the YouTubers. Gunrun's going to get hit by a lance from TotalBiscuit. C Nanners coming back around there with that lance. Seems like he's going to go away and come back for another pass, as the YouTubers are going to stay by this river. Do not see the tactical advantage to hanging out by the river, but I guess it's working out for them because they managed to get 6 kills from it. But statistically that shouldn't work.
I don't know if they're hiding around me or I just happened to go where they thought was best. They're like, use the spectator as cover.
Just run away then. Run away. Let's see if they follow. I'm curious.
It's a nice little fort there.
They're following you. They're following. This is hilarious. Oh my God. And, wait a minute. Here comes the Red Herring squad with their horses coming around for another pass here.
It looks like they grouped together as well.
Yeah,
they grouped together for a charge.
Jericho's so going to get destroyed here. Oh, my Lord. Nice stuff by Jericho, deflecting that one. As the lance came to him, his shield was able to deflect it, but it seems like he lost his shield in the process. Jericho's just going to crouch down to the ground. He thinks getting down as low as he can give him the tactical advantage, as he can chop the horse's legs off. By the way, guys, no horses are being harmed here. This is very interesting. I don't even know what to make of this. Finally, Jericho goes down. He's just dying of laughter. Revive him. Oh, every time you're going to go and revive Jericho, he dies. Or you get hit by, that just hurts. That's painful. And some horse action going on here. Gunrun's going to get knocked from his horse, as it seems like that was going to be Destructoid Shark who hurt him. Actually, that Gunrun's still going to be alive. TotalBiscuit going for the kill, but he is not going to be able to do anything there. And Jericho trying to spawn on his teammate. Gunrun's in the middle of a cluster of horses. Oh, Lord, Gunrun, get away from that. Swing your life away. And they're trying to they're focusing on one guy and bringing him down. But Steve Schwinn is going to go down there, and it seems that he might be. Oh, never mind, he's going to be dead. And Danton in his horse riding valiantly. They do not have horses in League of Legends. But I'm pretty sure if they did, Danton would be amazing with it. Neither do they have horses in Call of Duty right now, but I'm pretty sure they will soon. So, horse armor. With that said, though, we got some
Let's
awesome
not talk
stuff.
about Call of Duty. I think they're mad at me right now.
I keep on making my horse armor reference, and I'm hoping that someone gets it at some point in time. Yeah, Matt got it. Yeah. But you can have horse armor on your character. Just throwing that out there. On your horse, you can have horse armor. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left on the clock. Score is going to be 20-6. The YouTubers getting absolutely schmangled here. They cannot seem to do anything. And it seems like the Red Herring squad just dominating. They came here to win, Gordon. To win.
They did. For charity as well.
For charity.
And hopefully it's not like AngryJoe's I need additional cereal charity. Right? Right, Joe?
So Jericho, he seems to be the only one getting kills and getting killed as well. So bless him.
Yeah, in this situation, these guys are being so dominant, you really have to stick your neck out. If you're going to kill them, you have to really try and face them. They're very much the aggressor, so being too defensive, you're really going to put yourself at a disadvantage. I would like and be really nice to see some of them spawn in as archers, actually, and kind of litter this little the ridge line and try and pluck them off with the
I would
arrows.
Like to see them get killed. That would be a very, very good thing for them to do at this present time. We're seeing some action going on over here right by this meadows. Horses coming out of nowhere. Action going on all over the place. And it seems like the Red Herring squad did some work there. But Gun Run with the kill on TotalBiscuit, taking him out with a bow and arrow. So there goes your archer. He was able to get a kill there. TotalBiscuit, though, taking out.
Now that's another skill. I know a lot of people are afraid of ranged characters and having them be super powerful and being able to being able to have an advantage that they're ranged. But it takes a lot of skill.
It really does.
It's not like a gun in a shooter game where you can you get pretty much almost a straight line of sight with barely any bullet drop. Yeah. These things are going to take skill. If you're far away and you hit someone and kill them, I mean that's either one luck or you got skill. So there's nothing in between.
Yeah, there's definitely a sense of reward when you hit that shot on someone when they're at that range when you're rocking that bow and arrow. It's actually pretty cool. I could speak for it from personal experience. When I was getting kills with the bow and arrow, I was like, yeah, I felt really good about myself. And that speaks a lot about my social character and just my overall feeling of myself. But at that same time, it was really fun. It was really fun. It was really cool. But TotalBiscuit there with the kill on the gun run. Nice stuff. He's going to be making his way around, and he wants to take out Steve Schmidt. But TotalBiscuit is going to get knocked down from his horse, as it seems like AngryJoe's getting chased down, and TotalBiscuit's now getting focused by Jericho, and it seems like they're going to go for an epic battle in the river. And now you're going to see TotalBiscuit putting the shots in there. Oh, and there you see as the slices do damage, and Jericho is down and out, and the execution right in the throat. Taking him out. Nice stuff there by the Cynical Brit. Beautiful work there, as he is going to be making his way back on top, and he's going to call his horse, because that's what G's do. They just sit there and they're just like, man, I'm just going to whistle for a horse, and a horse is going to come. Boom! Horse just showed up, and now he's back on the prowl again. Only 10 seconds left in the game at this time.
I don't know. It's kind of close.
It is a very close match. I will say this is probably one of the most intense games.
Oh!
And that was just wrong. I was wrong.
Okay, I kind of like that. That was a good kill. Good way to end it. Nice timing.
And TotalBiscuit 10-2, AngryJoe 9-3, C-Nanners 8-3 So they held it down. Huh?
I closed it.
You closed it. Thanks, man. Not much action going on for the White Lion team. But the Red Herring squad doing absolute work. We do see Jericho just got a kill on Shark there. But Jericho getting that execution on Shark. And Gun Run on his horse. You see AngryJoe galloping off into the distance. One horse by himself. He's just chilling. That horse is alone. We did get hit, which sucks. But never mind. Steve Schmidt, he's going to be making his way forward here with his horse. Is he going to be able to do anything? And yes, we got a horse. Oh, that's just wrong. He couldn't live without his master.
The stench of the peasants.
Oh, and we just got All right, guys. Let's just, Angry Joe, how mean are you? How
angry are you, Joe?
How angry are you? How dare he? And we are going to be spawning back up here. Angry Joe is going to be in a world of hurt, wants to get away from this situation here, as he does see at least a few people from the YouTuber squad going around to him. Angry Joe is still going to be alive. Don't know how. He's trying to swing his way out of this one. Dan Din providing that support with the lance. Angry Joe is going to be making his way around to this wall here, as Gun Run's going to be shooting him with that bow and arrow. Angry Joe's going to run straight up. Oh, my God. He went for that thrust
nice
on Gun
use of the dash.
Yes, he dashed right into the Gun Run.
Still didn't take him down.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I guess he must be playing a little safe because Jericho's there. And Jericho is preparing his crossbow, and he missed his shot, and that was that.
I almost owe him a death. I should go up and kill him.
You should just go and hit him. I would do it. I would just say, you know what, man? Carpe diem. Right? That's how it is. But Joe, Joe just got a double on Jericho and Gun Run, taking him out. Nice stuff there, as he is going to go for the executions. Oh my God, he's hurting him. He's killing him. Revive him.
I tried to get him to kiss my guy's ass.
Oh, okay.
After you execute, you can't revive.
Yeah.
So.
But you know what though? Hey, you should be able to. I'm just imagine. It's like, yeah, just got stabbed in the chest with a sword, but I'm gonna patch you up and revive you anyway. With the way how realistic this game is, I don't think that would work too well. So TotalBiscuit making his way around over here is going to call his horse, get into safety. And, he's playing this one real smartly. He's not going to try and, do anything too risky. And he has his horse back. So now he's going to be back on the prowl with his lance in hand. And let's see if he's going to be able to do some damage here. Going up to the Gun Run. He is going to miss his
missed that one.
strike.
Just barely, though. That was...
Oh, my Lord. That will be Destructoid Shark. That's mean.
They're trying to pad their score, basically.
That's
my guess.
That's what it is.
They're padding their score, even though they're winning by quite a bit.
Yeah, right? How horrible can it be?
Let's do this. Let's take this horse and try him. Yeah. Now I can get to him.
He's dead. There you go. Oh, my God. Here we go. Gordon's on the prowl. He's going to help out the YouTubers as much as possible. And it seems like they need a lot of help at this point. Gordon's going to be making his way around. He's on the horse, going into the spiked wooden thingamajiggums there, but that is just not going to do it for him, as Gordon's just going to make his way toward TotalBiscuit, and he doesn't even hit him. He doesn't even lay a finger on him.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get on a horse and just use any weapon, right?
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
Oh,
my Lord.
Ouch.
TotalBiscuit just gave it to you. And we have 33 seconds left on the clock, so it's safe to say red herring, unless the white line somehow, some way managed to come back from a deficit that is unimaginable in this game. Here you go. Here goes the angle, by the way. Show everyone that angle. Oh! That's the angle of the joust, where you go into first person. You can pretty much just see what you need to look at. You can see where you're going through that perspective of the lance, and you're looking at that point of it. So you get that. You get a pretty accurate look, but still, there's a lot of bobbing and weaving, or bobbing of the horse. Any case, though, enough of that. 57-16, Lancaster defeats the York. And it seems like the Red Herring are going to get 3 points, and they're going to look really good here in this game. And the score, TotalBiscuit, 19-2. He right now put on those try-hard pants.
Like I said earlier, before we even saw a score,
he's got the try-hard pants on.
He was telling me he played a lot of Mountain Blade, so clearly...
Yeah, he's familiar.
Clearly, playing that game is like if you play Call of Duty, you're going to be good at Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same idea, but both games have their differences. They have their nuances.
Into our area, the open field, where the horses can really show off where they're the best.
Okay, nice. Now, obviously, you are very well versed in the game because, I was being told by Gordon that you played Mountain Blade.
We both played quite a lot of Mountain Blade. The
okay.
mechanics are similar enough. I mean, the lance mechanics aren't quite the same.
Yeah.
So we had to adapt to that, but sword swinging combat is quite similar. So it helps.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. I mean, we're still having problems hitting anything with a sidearm on horseback. That's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it now. So I can hit someone with a lance, get a kill there. While my lance is reloading, I can kill someone else with a sword.
Okay.
and then go back to the lance.
My experience is with the Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars, so there's a lot more guns in that, gunpowder.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd be.
They'll take their footmen.
Can't take
and then
our
we'll retreat to a safe distance, and they can come to us.
Mounted
this
knights
is very
one-on-one.
personal.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like they got
Competition.
practice, and you know
Competition,
what?
my
They
friend.
suck. And
We're taking home that trophy, and we're going to donate that money to a charity of,
Yeah, we are,
of our
yeah.
choice. So
Yeah.
let's figure out which one we want
I
to
think
do.
we might be thinking Red Cross.
Red
actually,
Cross.
to
Red
try
Cross.
and help
The
blood
victims
donation
of-
drives for obviously the Aurora, Colorado shooting.
Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
everyone very aware of blood donor shortages.
Yeah.
So people could have survived if not for that. So I think that we need to try and push a lot of awareness in that direction. So hopefully we'll do that.
Yes.
And we'll start by taking the blood from the Twitch guys, and we'll donate that.
Nice.
so, all right. So, since we got some last words here from Total Biscuit, and pretty threatening, I'm gonna say. Angry Joe, any last words for your opponents, for the Twitch TV guys? What are you gonna do them? Are you gonna?
I'm going to slaughter them.
You're gonna slaughter. He's gonna slaughter.
Absolutely slaughter. Did you see? I'm not only my main is the knight, but I got
Okay.
taken off the knight at one point, and I was like ganged up on by like 3
Yeah,
guys.
I saw that. I was
and I
very-
had to put up my visor because there was a bowman shooting arrows at me, and it actually helps
Yeah.
if you have more armor on. So I managed to turn it around and take him out. So
Yeah.
we're good on both horseback and foot. So
yeah.
I think we got this in the
If they
bag.
try any nonsense,
We got this in the bag.
I've got a foot knight build with a claymore, and I'm going to go all William
The
Wallace
only
on their
reason
ass.
why we lost one of those is because we had a few of us drop from the
Yeah,
game.
we
Okay.
we were one man down for the entire almost the
for
entire
a
game versus
while.
Paradox, so that's why we dropped the second.
So
map.
let's
We'll
just
have 'em.
say that we're both undefeated.
Yeah.
And
All right.
this is going to be a pretty big battle.
All right,
Yeah,
this is it. He's doing it. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Angry Joe and Total Biscuit, guys. Thank you so much for joining me up here. We're having a good time here in San Francisco, California. It's always good seeing this guy. With that said, though, guys, this is the Paradox Tour U.S. War of the Roses tournament. My name's Golden Boy FCW. We're going to be right back with Gordon Van Dyke and myself casting the epic game. Hopefully, the epic game that is going to be the Red Herring versus the Golden Griffin squad. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
The